But what they're doing is they're all attacking me, including the racist AG, Attorney General in New York, whose state is falling apart from murders, rapes, robberies, drug deals, and every other form of record-breaking crime. The homeless are sadly but dangerously roaming all over the streets of New York City, and the city is filthy dirty as this racist AG. She is just as bad as you get. And she only campaigned. You know what her campaign was? I didn't know her. She didn't know me. I will get Donald Trump. And she beat a big field of candidates with a small vote. And then, you know, she ran for governor. And she got like 2% or something. And then she went right back. I said, well, does this mean she's leaving the state from the Attorney General because she's terrible? She's terrible on crime, unless it's Donald Trump we can get in some form. But then they sued me, and even though there was no victim, you know, there's no victim. She was trying to protect banks, but the banks got paid. They never even defaulted. They were. The fact is, I made a lot of money. We have a lot of cash. We have a great company. I pay off the banks. I think she thought the banks were taken advantage of. No, the banks had the best lawyers in the country. Believe me, I know that. They're very smart. We don't need her protecting banks. We need her protecting the people of New York from being murdered. But I'll play this little video. It'll take a second. It's sort of interesting because you see how they want to campaign nowadays. Go ahead, please.
I'm announcing that today we are filing a lawsuit against Donald Trump.
This lawsuit, Carly, is doomed from the start because the Attorney General that is bringing it, she bragged about doing so.
Oh, we're going to definitely sue. We're going to be a real pain in the ass.
Before she launched anything resembling an official investigation.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
There may be some problems in the lawsuit.
Letitia James has politicized this investigation. She campaigned on vote for me and I'll nail Donald Trump. She has fundraised on it.
It's hard for me not to conclude it's a political hit job. And this is a woman who campaigned for office promising she was going to go after Trump.
The Trump's argument here is not absurd. It's not ridiculous. The crux of their argument is we have been politically targeted by this Attorney General, Letitia James. And you know what? They're right. And that's not a matter of opinion or speculation. That's a matter of fact.
Prosecutors should know when they take the job, they need to be more careful about talking about politics.
Even the New York Times pointed out how weak her allegations are.
Letitia James has a real big problem proving fraud against the former president.
She'll go after anyone to advance her political career.
We got plenty of them. I will get Donald Trump. Just vote for me. Vote for me. Then she gets, well, let's see. What has Trump done wrong? Done nothing wrong. That's why it's gone on for years and years. No victim. There's no victim except Trump. And let me tell you, the judge we have in the case is even worse than her. We got a judge who's a radical left lunatic. He's treated us so horribly and unfairly. There's never been anything like what's happened to me. There's never been. But you know what? We will persevere. We're going to do very well. But they've treated us very unfairly in New York. And I think it all comes down from Washington. They're telling these locals to go after. They failed. They're telling these locals to go down and get Trump. It shouldn't be allowed to happen in this country. This should not be allowed to happen.